Hello, hello, my beautiful Capricorns. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of November the 24th to the 30th. Thank you again for all your high vibes, your special prayers, your healing energy, your Reiki you sent me, all of which worked. I feel so much better with my neck issue. So I had condensed the readings because of that, and now I'm going to give you some extra cards to make up for it. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is sort of the older way I used to do things. Coming in with your download message and your theme this week, you've got tie up loose ends. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What do you need to see, know, and expect this week as we navigate through any challenges? Let's see what you need to see, know, and expect. Alrighty, coming in the first row. All right, Two of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Cups. We have the Page of Wands in the second position. We have the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. And following the Queen of Wands, we have the Justice card. In the center position, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and it's followed by the Seven of Wands. In the next row, we have the Strength card, followed by the Six of Swords, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. In the final position, we've got the Six of Wands, we've got the, no, sorry guys, they were stuck. We've got the King of Pentacles, and the final outcome card is that of the Seven of Cups. Okay, let's see what we have this week. Well, first of all, your theme and your download message is tying up loose ends. So you're going to be busy trying to get things completed, get things done. You know, you might have had a crazy busy time doing other things, and now it's time for you to get back in the game and get back to what you had originally started doing. So making sure that everything is done before you step into the next project, the next phase, or the next leap of faith you're taking. Okay, so getting down to business and getting things completed. Any commitments you've made, you want to follow through on them. Now, in your first row, could be life or career, you've got the card Brilliance. And it says you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind, to follow your own inspiration, your ideas, and bring recognition to yourself, all through your own individuality and your own uniqueness. This is about you starting something new that you're creating on your own. You're planting the seeds for some new endeavor, some new event, some new passion and goal that you have. You've got gifts. Use them. Don't be afraid to go out there and market yourself. Let the powers that be know who you are and your capabilities. You might be starting to launch into something new here. You want to pull away from the boring grind that you've been doing. Maybe some of you are going to go out and find a different job or open your own business, or even a passive business on the side to get your feet wet and get out there. But know that these ideas are going to bring recognition. You're going out there and you're not only inspiring yourself, but other people with your unique and talented ways. Coming in with that, you have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Cups, and you have the Page of Cups. So this is something new. Maybe, you know, somebody wants to join you. The Page is that card of getting messages. And this particular one is a great message because it comes in with the Wands. And the Wands are those cards that say, you know, you're going to go after something here, and you're ready to launch and jump into something new. So don't be afraid. You're going to hear afraid of doing something new, because I think you have the ability now to step up and do exactly that. You're making a way for yourself. You're forging out a new path for yourself. And this offer that comes in could have to do with a lot of beautiful things, and it could have to do with maybe a promotion or a career change. And it's always coming in with, you know, good news and getting recognition. It's an opportunity for you to step out there. Sudden and overwhelming optimism. You have this ability to make change right now. So stay focused, plan ahead, make sure you don't allow yourself to become distracted by whatever the next sparkly opportunity is. Complete one thing before starting another. Okay, and we talked about that here with tying up loose ends. You're definitely moving on. You may have been in a position that wasn't fulfilling. that wasn't working for you, and you've decided now you're turning around and going in a new direction. There were lots of struggles and challenges perhaps with this situation you were involved in, and now you've made that beautiful command decision to say, hey, I'm out of here. Don't turn around. You're not going back in that direction. You know that that the sun's going to shine again, and you're getting a clearer sight line, especially with the Brilliance card, of where you're going, and you're promoting yourself to get there. Now, the Two of Pentacles comes in. You could be very busy, and this is why you need to tie up loose ends. You're juggling something. You could be juggling, energy, your personal life with your work life, or you could even be juggling your money. Maybe you're moving money around, to rob from Peter to give to Paul, moving money around in different accounts perhaps. But you could also be, subjected to two choices, two options, two offers, and two decisions to make. You think about it. Be mindful about it. You'll make the right one. Okay. Coming in with the messages that you need to focus on. This could be career and money. You've been given the light bulb. And again, I love how we have the Brilliance card here, and then the light bulb shows up next to it. And this is about lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration. Career could be entrepreneur, new job, and creative work. We talked about that here with the Page of Wands. So some of you have made a command decision to do that. You're moving on. You had this brilliant idea. The light goes on and you have that aha moment where you say, this is it. I'm out of here. I'm on my feet and I'm going after what I want. These are lucrative ideas. These ideas will bring you in prosperity and abundance. It'll bring you in some sort of a new income source, but you're so inspired you can't go wrong. This is about you stepping up to the plate and being your own boss, your own entrepreneur. You're very creative, and you're going to create beautiful work for yourself. Now, coming in with that, we have the King. Well, let's look at this. We have Justice, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the King of Swords. Some of you might be retaining some help, some legal advice, some advice from somebody who has a high standing in community and has education and wisdom to share with you. This could be anybody that's coming in. You may be leaning into somebody to make sure you're signing the right contracts, you're doing things above board. It could be somebody who you trust that you can take their wise advice from. Justice comes in. Again, maybe there's a legal situation some of you are dealing with, and justice is served and waived, possibly in your favor. However, when we see this is, you could be dealing with someone else as well, and both of you may have to compromise, but at the end of the day, you can hold your head up and both walk away satisfied. Queen of Wands, most confident queen out there, astute businesswoman, worked hard, clawed her way up to get up there. Nobody gave it to her, but she's learned from her counterpartner, the King, go big or go home. She's oblivious now to any fear. She's going after her goals. She's determined and she's confident. She's always a queen, I tell you. When everybody comes in, or those that come in and doubt her, she just flips them the bird and she says, yeah, well, watch me. Take on her confidence. You're moving into something new. And maybe it's because some of you are leaving a job you've been at. Maybe you're tying up those loose ends now so that you can go out there on your own and shine. Coming in the center position, which is help, hurdle, or your challenge, you got the card closed-minded. And this means, the meaning on this is sometimes you fail to see the infinite possibilities and opportunities that are available to you, right? So when we get these lock cards, it's our subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs we have about ourselves. So stay confident. Don't bring that negative karma down on you when you're out there trying to, forge your path and you're doing well at it. Okay, there's infinite possibilities here and opportunities that are available. So grab onto them. Don't be afraid as you move forward with this new goal. Coming in with that, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is all about you defending yourself here, right? Standing your ground, not backing down. It's that card of strength, relating back to strength again. And you're reminded just how powerful you really are, okay? So stand your ground here, all right? You're affirming your rights, you're learning to say no, you're putting up your boundaries, you're defending your position, and you're challenging anybody in power. You've got courage now, right through any of this adversity. And this is a beautiful card that says stand up for yourself. You deserve this. You earned it. Now, the Five of Cups comes in, and you could be, crying over spilt milk, thinking about the past, the what ifs, the how comes, the failures, the disappointments. Let it go. We all fall prey to those moments in time of silence, but it's time for you to realize that there's a prize at the end of the road here, and you need to concentrate on all the work that you're putting into something, and that you deserve this satisfaction and this success. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's that card that says, I call it the gift card, the give and take, push and pull, bargaining, negotiating, things like that. This is communicating. This card says you could receive something in the form of generosity. Now, it could be time, effort, support, and maybe even money. It could be an inheritance. It could be a bonus, a remittance, a refund, a raise, something you're getting paid for that you did in the past, anything. But this is telling me that you could also be the individual who is issuing something of graciousness and generosity to somebody who's less fortunate. You could be involved in some nonprofit organizations at this time. Okay, moving forward, messages from Spirit and your guides. You get the health card, and it says exercise, diet, sleep, and mental relaxation. It's time to take care of yourself. You're going to need all this energy as you move forward into any new projects and goals that you're putting your effort, your blood, sweat, and tears into. Now, some of you might be joining a gym or just doing exercise at home, getting out there walking. I mean, I walk every day at least 3.5 kilometers with my dog, even before daylight, with my flashlight and my group of women with dogs. So, it starts my day, and you might want to do something simple like that before you start your day. Exercise and diet are important, of course, being more conscientious. However, some of you are going into Thanksgiving, and then we're talking Christmas, and we eat more boxes of chocolates than we normally do. So keep that in mind, and make sure that you monitor all of that. Okay, do things in moderation. Sleeping is very important, and a lot of people have hard time sleeping. Do what you need to do to make your sanctuary where you sleep comfortable, peaceful, and serene. Whatever that takes, it will help you sleep. I'm not a doctor, but we all know that filling ourselves with caffeine before bedtime is not a good idea either. Mental relaxation. Try not to get stressed out over every little thing if you can avoid it. This is where you go into meditative work. This is where you put your headphones on and you listen to healing music or Reiki music, energy healing. And you put yourself, I love the nature sounds. So I'm either by a bubbling brook, or I hear the birds, or I hear the seashore, I hear the waves. I'm a water sign, as you know. So doing these things definitely can bring us peace. Now, coming in with our cards for that, we have the Strength card, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. So standing in your strength, leaning into your talents therein, and being confident in the process. If you're communicating with anybody, be mindful of how you speak, how your body language is, how you give them eye contact, the tone of your voice. Don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion, because often we spout out things that we regret later, and we can't take words back. They don't get forgotten. So look at things in a more understanding, be more tolerant, be more patient, and be more forgiving this week when communicating with somebody. And if you're in the process of negotiating in conversation for business, remember, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. Now, coming in next, we have that beautiful Nine of Cups. This is wishes fulfilled. Working towards all these goals is going to bring you this happiness. Being able to sit there cool, calm, and collected and know that things are starting to fall in line. You're going to start to see rewards and return for your hard work and effort. You may even want to go out and buy yourself some little luxury item and gift yourself with something. Now, Six of Wands says there's no going back. You've made your mind up. You're moving forward. There's still going to be some speed bumps on the road, but you're going to be able to handle them. This is a card that says you're not going back there. This is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You're making up your mind to be healthier and happier. Now, at the end of the week, with your angel card number, you've been given 1717, and it says good fortune. Someone's watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true. So we all know that 7 is a very lucky number and 1 is a very spiritual high number. So this is a card that says someone's watching over you. That means that the powers that be have your back, spirit, angels, whoever it is you lean into, they've got you today. So know that and believe it. Coming in next with that, we have the 7 of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the 6 of Wands. So the 7 of Cups says, tie up those loose ends here because you have some major decisions and choices to take and do and make. And they may be overwhelming you. There could be a lot coming in there going, which one do I choose? Where do I go? How do I handle this? Calm down, step back, breathe in, breathe out, okay? You will realize that if you pick what's going to last the test of time, it'll get through any of the challenges. It's got longevity, and it's going to bring you to your greater good. You'll pick the right one. Just take your time. Be mindful of the choices that you're making right now. Everything that glitters isn't gold. If it looks too good to be true, chances are it is. So be careful. Okay, King of Pentacles comes in, the Midas touch card, being in charge of your life now, and your emotions, being able to see fulfillment and success coming in. Things aren't going to be so stressful for you, possibly in the financial part of your life. This king is very astute. He's a good businessman. He has that ability to sit there cool, calm, and collected because he did his work. He did his due diligence. He was careful with his investments. This card says he's got the Midas touch. So if there's doors of opportunity you are contemplating walking through, if there's decisions you're contemplating making, don't be afraid. This is the Midas touch card. You can't make a mistake when it shows up. 6 of Wands says you did it. Wow. Great accomplishment. Some of you may be receiving public acknowledgement, that attaboy, attagirl, pat on the back, and congratulations for pulling something off and really accomplishing it. Some of you maybe have gone back to school. Maybe you've got a degree coming in, a diploma, an award of some sort that may be presented to some of you. But nonetheless, you can really feel good about something here. You can really know that all your hard work paid off and you're finally getting recognition from the powers that be for you to move forward in a successful manner and direction. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful reading, my beautiful Capricorns. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorn.